Hello everyone, welcome to current affairs session. We will discuss today current affairs of 3rd May 2020. So let's start our class. So these are the contents of the class. This is the planning of the class. First we will discuss national news, then we will discuss banking and finance, then we will go to appointments, obituary, important days, summary of the class, and then we will take some multiple choice question. So the first news coming is from G20 Saudi Arabia 2020 Digital Economy Ministers meeting. So this meeting was led by our Union Minister for Law and Justice, Communication and Electronics and IT, Ravi Shankar Prasad ji. In this meeting, some decisions were taken and some ideas were put forward by the Indian government also. So let us start with the decision taken by the G20 Digital Economy Task Force COVID-19. They have told that to fight the pandemic, we have to give digital response. First thing. Second thing, they have told that we need to strengthen our communication infrastructure and network connectivity, which with all the countries, especially the 20 countries which have participated in this meeting, they are denoting them. And they have also told that we need cyber secured world so that we can do our business properly. Some points were also kept by the Indian government. Indian government has given the suggestion of work from home. Indian government has told that to fight this pandemic, India has a concrete digital plan. The concrete digital plan for of India is that is Arogya Setu app. India is using geofencing for quarantine management. India is using ITES, that is Information Technology Enabled Services, which India is seeing as a lucrative destination for displaced global supply chain. So all these measures, India is very confident that will help to fight the COVID-19 pandemic. All leaders of the world have come to a common platform to discuss this. This summit has a theme of realizing opportunities of the 21st century for all, chaired by Saudi Arabian King Salman bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud. So this meeting brought some ideas which were given by the world leaders to all over the countries, how to fight and do business, how to keep our cyber security strong, how to go through our healthcare, how to share the healthcare measurements to fight this pandemic, how to bring our economy to a stable position so that we can win in this pandemic. So let us see our next news. The next news is coming from Minister of Jal Shakti, that is Sri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji. The program is launched as Idea Thon. This is also an updated version of Namami Gange or National Mission for Clean Ganga that was launched in 2011, if you can remember. This new project launched as Ideathon. As we all know, due to COVID-19 pandemic and severe lockdown, our Ganga river is getting cleaned. If I want to say that correct word for this, our Ganga water is healing itself, means getting cleaned itself. So the government is coming forward a plan for its management and the future of river management to explore how COVID-19 crisis will change the river management strategies. So according to government statistics also, 80% of Ganga water has been cleaned automatically by nature and it is fit for drinking. So they are taking measurements so that this clean Ganga should maintain after COVID-19 pandemic also. So main points to remember here is Minister of Jal Shakti is Sri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji and Honorable Minister of State is Sri Ratan Lal Kataria ji. Okay. So let us see our next news. The next news is Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana. In this pandemic, all the workers will get beneficiaries in this plan. The news is 1.7 lakh crore relief package was given in Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana. The key features of this plan is very important. The first key feature is to healthcare workers. Insurance will be given who are working for this COVID-19 pandemic. Again, second point is food grain will be given to poor. Jan Dhan Women account. It is Jan Dhan, okay. Jan Dhan Women account. In that account, some 500 rupees will be given per month for 3 months to women who has account in this. Other beneficiaries are farmers will get, other senior citizen will also get money in this account. Ujjwala benefit, that is free cylinders will be given. and construction workers will be also given some money under this plan because they don't have income in this current situation. So those who have account or they have registered in this, they will get the benefit. So Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana is in news. Okay, so keep this in mind. The other news coming is of banking and finance. World Bank, that is, whose headquarters is in United States, Washington DC, has approved multi-year financial support to India of 400 million US dollar. Though the first plan of US dollar 180 million has been released. The main part of this is ENCORE. What is ENCORE? ENCORE is enhancing coastal and ocean resource efficiency. In this, what they will do is they will create a national determined contribution, that is NDC targets, by supporting longer term coastal adaptation, that is it is related to Paris Agreement and global warming issues. What they will do is it will enhance India's coastal and marine resource, also protect marine resource and coastal population from population erosion and sea level rise, and improve livelihood for coastal communities over the next decade. This all funding is all because India has agreed to create an additional carbon sink of 2.5 to 3 billion by additional force in his forest cover. So this news is coming from the World Bank because they have agreed to give aid and financial support to India so that they can increase their forest cover, they can increase their environment, so that they can fight with the huge global warming. Okay, so keep this in mind about the aid. You should also keep in mind that President of World Bank is David Malpass. So let us see our next current affairs, that is appointment. So just keep the name in mind. Ramesh Babu has been appointed as a director in the Department of Operations in NTPC. So I have included something about here. About NTPC headquarters in New Delhi. Sometime it is asked in question. And Chairman and CM Managing Director is Sri Gurdeep Singh. So keep in mind. So the name is important, that it will be asked in examination, like Ramesh Babu is related to, so you will mark as a NTPC director. The other news is coming from Yes Bank. Yes Bank appointed Neeraj Dhawan as its chief risk officer. So remember the name of Neeraj Dhawan. Yes Bank, you should also know headquarters, that is in Mumbai, and CEO is Prashant Kumar. So this will be important for examination point of view. Let's see our next current affairs. Obituary, important obituary, that is noted playwright, dramatist, scriptwriter. He's a film director also. Bijay Mishra of Orissa passed away. So important obituary of the day. From this obituary, we have to link about some points of Orissa also. Capital of Orissa is Bhubaneswar. Chief Minister is Naveen Patnaik, and Governor is Ganeshi Lal. Okay, so keep in mind. Some important days we will take. I have included important day of 30th April 2020 also, that is Ayushman Bharat Divas. In this Ayushman Bharat Divas is celebrated on 30th April, which is also known as Modi Care or Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. This is undertaken to affordable medical facilities in remote areas of the country based on socio-economic caste census data based, and provide insurance benefit to poor also. So keep this in mind about 30 April, that in 30 April Ayushman Bharat Divas is celebrated. It is also known as Modi Care or Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. It is only to provide affordable medical facilities on all over the country, which has also a goal of leave no one behind, provide insurance benefit to the poor. So important from. Let's see our next news. The next day is World Tuna Day. All over the world, World Tuna Day is celebrated on 2nd of May. United Nations also has been supporting as World Tuna Day to create its awareness about the world tuna fish. The main important point will be why tuna is celebrated as being given so much importance. Why not other fishes? So let me discuss some point. As it is very rich in omega 3, vitamin B3, vitamin B12, vitamin D, psyllium, and phosphorus. So this fish is very economical also, as you can also say economical, because 7 million tons is supplied all over the world. And if you keep in according to percentage, it is 20% of the value of the marine fishing. Means all the marine products what we consume in the market, it comes in that 20% part. So it is important. It is important to human and earth also. So its production is huge in the world market, and also its demand also. So May 2 is World Tuna Day. So let us discuss about the summary. What we have discussed today is, the first news we have discussed is about Ravi Shankar Prasad attended an extraordinary virtual digital G20 economy ministers meet. Then I have discussed National Mission for Clean Gange operating under Ministry, that is Ideathon. Then I have discussed Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana. Then I have discussed of financial support of India of to in sector of coastal awareness by World Bank. Then I have discussed Ramesh Babu appointed as NTPC Director in Operations. Then I have discussed Yes Bank appointed Neeraj Dhawan as its Chief Risk Officer. Then I have discussed obituaries of like Bijay Mishra passed away at the age of 83. Then I have discussed Ayushman Bharat on 30th April and World Tuna Day on May 2. So this was the summary of our class, important current affairs of the day. So let us take some multiple choice questions. The first question is coming is, which app was developed by CSIR Institute? So the app was named as Kisan Sabha app. So why this name was taken as Kisan Sabha? As because this app was discussed for especially for the farmers. This app has somewhat 8 points. I have discussed in my yesterday's lecture, that is of 2nd May 2020. I will give the link below. Please see my lecture of 2nd May. In that you will see the brief. I will discuss here some points about this. This app will connect farmer to transporters, transporters to service providers, service providers to dealers, dealers to cold storage persons, cold storage person to warehouse owners, to market dealers, and to customer. As we all know, in COVID-19 pandemic, we don't have link from farmer to customer. So to make this link, this app, Kisan Sabha app, will be very useful. So the answer is Kisan Sabha app. And see my current affairs class of 2nd May. I will give the link in the description below. Let us see the next question. The next question is, the microwave sterilizer Atulya developed to disintegrate COVID-19 was developed by which institute? So I have discussed this in my previous class. Please see that it is developed by Defense Institute of Advanced Technology. So my discussion style is, I used to discuss current affairs of my previous class. So please see my previous class, then you will be able to give all these answers. Indian origin girl, her name is Veniza Rupani. Okay. She has named NASA's first Mars helicopter as? The answer is Ingenuity. Actually, she has participated in essay competition named the Rover. She has won. So they have selected her name, that is Ingenuity. So the point will be, where is the headquarters of NASA? So headquarters of NASA is in Washington DC. Okay. And what is the name of the administrator is Jim Bredstein. Okay. So remember this point. Our next current affairs question is, who topped in ICC test rankings in 2020 report? The answer is topped by Australia. Then it is topped by, second position is New Zealand. The third is India and the fourth is England. The answer is Australia. Australia has topped the ICC test rankings in 2020. Let us see our next question. The book Shivaji in South Block, The Unwritten History of Proud People, written by whom? It is written by Girish Kuber. Okay, so this was an important current affairs question. Books are also asked in the examination. So thank you very much for watching my channel.